G'day everyone. Yeah, it's been a while, so I thought it was about time I did a video, but instead of just doing a normal one, I'll do a live video and see how we go. Please bear with me. I am doing this on the iPad. Haven't done it before. I can't remember the last time I did a live video, but if it goes alright, it goes alright. But yeah, just wanted to do. If it goes alright, it goes alright. But yeah, just wanted to do a catch up and yeah, try and explain myself or why I haven't really been around much. So just recently I've had, or more than recently, today, now, about an hour or so ago, I had a injection done on my foot. I'm having some issues with the bottom of my foot. It's called the plantar fasciitis. So they had to stab a needle in my foot. Jeez, I'll get there in a minute. Yeah, so it's numb at the moment, so hopefully I'll stay off my foot under doctor's orders and see how we go. But yeah, just haven't really been around on YouTube much, watching a few videos here and there. But yeah, I'll try and get back into the swing of things. I've been a little bit slack. Yeah, so if you got any questions, let me know if anyone's watching or whatever. Oh, we got one. Yeah, as I said, I'm doing this on the iPad, so I don't know whether I can get chats up or anything. Oh, there we go. We got one up there. Did you bring a note? I've got a doctor's note. It's in my bag, ready to go for work on Monday. Yeah, so I've got today and tomorrow off, plus the weekend. So it'll give me 4 days off my feet. So hopefully that'll ease it up. The worst part of it is it's more in the mornings, like when I get up, I'm almost crawling. And then once it eases up a bit, then I'm fine. But then when I start walking around doing work and stuff, the pain starts to kick in again. So I did have a cortisone injection done a few months ago. That helped. It eased the pain off a bit. But after a while, the pain came back again. But not as severe. But it was just enough to annoy me and get sore and all that stuff. But anyway, see how we go. My fish is still doing fine. They're still floating around. The light's off now. That it won't come on for another couple of hours. Unfortunately I did lose a couple. My own fault, I think, because of the water changes and stuff. I was getting ammonia in the tank, so it was constant water changes and stuff, and I think a couple of them didn't like it too much, but everything's fine now, so I've got that under control. Yeah. So what else has been going on? We did a big change to my TVs and all that stuff. I better stuff it. I don't earn any money on this video. I did a cabinet thing for my TV and stuff, so I'm really happy the way that turned out. Got my speakers on either side, so when I'm watching a movie, it's a hell of a lot better watching movies and stuff. It just sort of brightens the area up because it's all white. I've got some other cabinets in there that I want to change with all my DVDs and stuff in it. It's a brown cabinet, like a bookcase, so I've got to take that all apart and paint it and see how we go with that. But other than that, I don't know what else. I have been doing a bit of work on my car. I've had some a service done, and then doing a bit of work on my car. What's going on? Talking to myself. Yeah, I've done a bit of work on my car. Well, I had a service done on that uh, last week, and the guy said I really needed some new back brakes. So I've done brakes many times, so I did them myself. Got a bit of a discount on brake pads, so I changed them. The other issue I'm having now, which I'm trying to pinpoint, is why I'm getting vibrations in the car, especially when I'm in park or I'm in neutral or sitting at the lights. I'll feel it vibrating. The only thing I can come up with is that the engine mount, one of the engine mounts has gone on it, but I need to jack the car up and find that out. Other than that, it's going fine. It's fully paid for now, so the car's now legally mine. I don't own anything on it. So I just want to do a bit of a fix up on the bumper and that I did. I scratched the bumper and that on it a while ago. I think it was in the first few months I had it, so that's on the repair list. And then hopefully update the stereo unit in it. But yeah, there's not really much else to talk about. I mean, I've been watching a lot of movies lately, a lot of these Marvel movies. I wanted to take my kids to go see Venom. I know that's an M-rated, but my kids are old, like 16, 17 and all that. So hopefully soon we'll be going and seeing that. It looks pretty good. A lot of people are saying that it's, it's not and all that, but especially the what are the critics? I'll never listen to the critics. I'll just take my own opinion. If I don't like it, that's my opinion. Seven minutes and I just ramble on shit and I don't know. That's the other thing. I have a bit of a struggle when it comes to actually doing videos. Like filming stuff is not a problem. It's just finding the time and balance between work life and that, coming home and then putting a video together, especially the editing side of it. The last Avengers one, what was that one? Infinity War. That was alright. I didn't mind that one. There was one movie I didn't like. Oh, what was it? I can't think now. The first Avenger, which is that one? Not Iron Man. Iron Man was a good movie. Captain America. I didn't think much of that one. It just seemed to drag on a little bit for me. But the only thing I find with these movies is you can't just sort of like, okay, well, Iron Man, we'll watch Iron Man 1, 2 and 3 and then take it from there. They've muddled all these movies around so they sort of interlock with one another. So you've got Iron Man, then you've got to watch The Incredible Hulk, then you've got to watch Iron Man 2, then Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger, The Avengers, Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, Captain America Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxies, Avengers Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, then Avengers Infinity War, and then of course you got the new ones coming out is Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel, which isn't out until next year. Yeah, so I've got a list of them. I've had them watch them in order so you don't get sort of confused on the whole, how they all meet and all of that. There's sort of like a story within the story, which sort of confuses me a little bit. The other thing is I have been having a little bit of issue with my internet because they're doing some work outside now with the NBN. They're just ripping up a whole pile of bloody driveways and going into the pit, the Telstra pit. They wrecked up my internet for a few days, backwards, forwards, trying to ring them and get somebody out to come and fix it. They finally got somebody out and realised the NBN just pulled out wires that weren't supposed to be pulled out, and yeah, made a mess of things. But I'm back up and running now. I have been for a while, but now and then the internet goes a little bit slow, but what can you do? And they reckon that the NBN will be better, but I've heard so many complaints about it, so I don't know. I won't be able to get it until after Christmas, probably around March, I think, is when I had a look at the internet thing. But I'm in no rush for it. I'm quite happy with what I've got at the moment when it wants to work. Got to work on the V8. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't mind those videos. I like watching people working on cars. I've been watching these guys on YouTube called Mighty Car Mods. Anything to do with cars. I mean, I don't know how to pull an engine apart and fix it. I just know the simple things. But actually watching somebody do it, especially like the car you're working on, I love that type of stuff. I'll sit there for hours just watching it. Get in there and get my hands dirty as well to help out. Just learn about it as well. That's why I like doing a lot of work on my car. I mean, just the simple things like brake changes are simple. What else have I done? I've done a service, you know, change of oil and spark plugs and stuff. I'd like to learn. I know it's simple, but I like to learn how to do the brake fluid change. Okay, so Bruce, catch up later. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind learning how to do, you know, changing the brake fluid. I've seen a lot of videos on that, so that shouldn't be too hard. That's my next mission. The next time I need to do my brake fluid. Other than that, there's really not much to talk about. If I had a lot of people, you know, get a lot more questions and stuff. But yeah, it's just kind of do a live video while I'm home by myself and sort of moping around. I can't really move much. I mean, I can go as far as the toilet and that, but I've got to rest my foot as much as I can. But just, I do have a video that I recorded last weekend going down to the city. Worst day to be going is when it was raining. I went down there with a friend of mine and we went down to the Swan River and that. We were on the ferry backwards and forwards. Took a few photos, pictures and stuff, so I'll get around to doing that and chucking up another video. I want to try and get more active in that on YouTube, which I know I've been a lot away from and all that stuff, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, to be honest. I'm doing a lot of gardening stuff out there as well. I've got garden edging I've got to do now that the weather's going to start finding up a little bit better, but see how we go. I've got sheds to organise. I've got shelving I want to put up and all that stuff. That's going to be a mission because I want to seal up the shed as well, because there is a bit of leaks, water leaks and stuff, but I'll get to that, well, in the next couple of weeks anyway. So I'm just messing around on my channel just to, yeah. Everything just seems so a little bit slow. Anyway, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. I just thought I'd do a quick sort of live video and say good day and all that stuff, and say that I'm still here. I haven't watched many videos, to be honest. I just sort of been in my own little world. Yeah, won't say any more about that. We'll just take it as of now. I did a little bit of a setup. I don't know if I can switch the camera around or not. Probably can. Oh look, there we go. Now it's going to be well out of focus. Yeah, good on you. Sorry about there we go. I like my racing games. I've got my own little setup here. I own a PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4. And love my racing games. At the moment I've got, I'll shift it out of the way. Two main racing games I've got are Project Cars 2 and Gran Turismo Sport. And of course I got the steering wheel and all that. Yeah, I need the cushions because it's a bit tough on the old butt. So I want to update this because it's the seat itself is pretty crap, but the steering wheel's fine. But yeah, I set it up and play it on there. The next thing I want to get is the virtual reality helmet. But just to give you an idea of what I'm like with my racing, yeah, I've got pictures. Yeah, on my wall. Of course, my fish light's not on yet, not until about 12 o'clock. It's going on 10:30 here at the moment in the morning. All my cars, I've got all of them. Oh, the old dead drone. Yeah, we've got all those there. Those ones there. Probably can't see well enough, so just give me a minute. I'll just try and open up the blind bit. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got all those there as well. Yeah, so I've got a few there. Yeah, so I do like my racing games, so I like to get on there every now and then. I have tried it on the YouTube live thing where I can actually play the game and you guys can see it. I can set it up where you can see me driving as well as seeing the game itself. So I don't know. I've done it on the other channel I've had just to see how it goes, but I might give it a go on that later on. I don't know whether I'll post it on this channel or not. But I like driving on the Bathurst track. That's a pretty cool track to drive on. I've got other ones that I play. I drive on the Brands Hatch, which is in the UK. That's a nice little track. What else have I driven on? Oh, some other ones. Laguna Sec is another one, another good track. I'd like to get a game where they have the racetracks that they have here, like we have in our supercar series, the Touring Car Championship. I'd like to drive on those tracks, especially the one here that we've got in Perth, which is the Barbagallo Raceway. So, yeah. But other than that, yeah, so I don't know what to do myself now that I'll be off for a couple of days. I don't know, probably just watch a lot of movies and stuff. Hopefully I can get down and play a few racing games as well. But I'll see how we go. Yeah, so I'll probably leave it there. I've been going on for about 20 minutes, but I might do another one, you know, in the next day or so. Hang on. Got a question here. I just got to see. Do what cheap? Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna probably leave it there for now, but hopefully I might do this again some other time. Anyway, if you do watch this later on, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later on.